morning. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. As always, please practice in accordance with your conditions and please respect your limitations. You may do the variations if you're very comfortable with them and know them well. Otherwise, please adapt them according to your needs and remember that the practice is an offering and how you're feeling is to an extent affecting everybody. So if you go to a place of pain or suffering or anxiety or distress, that's exactly what others are going to feel through you. So just try to make the best experience for all beings as much as possible. So on that note, let's begin. Close the eyes. Before creation, what existed? God was always there in the midst of it all, and will still be there even beyond the ends of this universe. Merge with that supreme divine consciousness now. We'll begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Imagine you are everywhere. Fix your mind on God alone. Rest your thoughts in God alone. And in God you will live hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. beings everywhere, be happy and free from suffering, and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we always have a strong desire for the knowledge that liberates us from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other. Only peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now, let's do purify our pranayama. It's done to purify the nadis, which are psychic receptors, are found all throughout the body. There's countless numbers of them. And when they're fully open, this allows you to realize more for yourself. And the more you realize for yourself, the more you can realize for others. Or we're always just trying to share everything that we have, especially the knowledge that liberates us from the pain and suffering. In order for those psychic receptors to be open, however, it is vital that we adhere to the ethical precepts, the yamas and niyamas. First and foremost, compassion towards all beings. So not trying to comport yourself in a way that doesn't kill the comfort of any being. So back to the purifier pranayama. So imagine the best is coming through you to purify you. Bring it all the way up to the crown. Exhale, you're letting go of all the impurities, letting them expel from the body. So we're inhaling through both sides of the nose for 4 counts, holding the breath for 12, and then exhaling through the left for 8 counts. For the breath retention, you contract the root muscles. You can engage the Mula Bandha and the Jalandhara Bandha. So through the root lock, imagine you're lifting the pelvic floor up, pushing it upright against the navel and pushing it against the back wall of the body. Contract the buttocks, and then really tighten up those muscles up there, down there. For the throat lock, for the inhale, ensure that you're raising your chest as much as possible. You're inflating your lungs, you're raising the chest so that when you bring your chin down on it for the breath retention, your back doesn't hunch. You want to keep your back very straight. And then when you bring your chin down into your chest, to seal off the lock completely, you bring the tongue to the roof of the mouth behind the teeth. The attention is always at the space between the eyebrows, the seat of divine perception. It's under the forebrow. And for the exhale, you try to time it so that it's synchronized, so that you're completely empty by the 8th count. Left hand in Jnana Mudra, second finger and thumb connected on the left knee, right hand, second, third fingers fold down. This is Vishnu Mudra. Turn the palm towards you. It's no longer Vishnu Mudra, it becomes a mudra that we use for the pranayama. So we'll do it 5 times. So sitting up tall and straight, you can watch me while I'm doing it, and then when you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes and try to get more into the sensation of it. Think about the purification benefits. Exhale, completely empty the lungs. Inhale through both sides of the nose. 2, 3, inflate the lungs, raise the chest, hold the breath now, plug both sides of the nose. 2, 3, 4, the thumb and the 4th finger. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale to the left side, release the right ring finger. 2, 3, 4, breathe out steadily. 6, 7, 8, release the right hand, inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, plug the nose, everything stops, all the attention to the space between your eyebrows. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale through the left side. 2, release the locks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Everything gradual. Inhale, inflate the lungs, raise the chest. 3, 4, hold the breath, tuck the chin into the chest, tongue to the roof of the mouth behind the teeth. Engage the buttocks again, pull the pelvic floor up. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Exhale out through the left side, release the locks. 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, inhale. 3, 4, hold the breath. Apply the throat and root lock. Exhale out to the left side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time, inhale. 3, 4, hold again. Exhale out to the left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release the right hand down. So breathing through the chakras. Chakras are these energy centers. There's 7 main ones that sit along the spinal column. Or coincident with that, in the subtle anatomy, it's the Sushumna Nadi, the central psychic channel. It's said that when the energy is ready to release, again, that has to be triggered by the adherence of the ethical rules at all times. When it's ready to rise up, it'll pass through all these gates right up to the crown. And it's said that when it reaches the crown, that's when you can experience divine bliss. But you have to have 100% of your attention and your devotion at that to God at this crown. So starting at the base of the spine. From the base of the spine, inhale up through to the crown. Watch the breath rising. Exhale back down to the base of the spine. Visualize the energy moving, the breath moving down, up and down between those 2 points. From the base of the spine, inhale up to the crown again. Exhale back down to the sacral chakra in the sacral region. From the sacral region, inhale up to the crown. Exhale back down to the navel chakra. You have to use your imagination to watch the breath moving and the energy as well. From the navel, inhale up to the crown. Attract all the prana to the crown through your attention. Exhale back down to the heart. From the heart, inhale up to the crown. Keep the breath nice and steady and gradual. Exhale back down to the base of the throat. Slow down the breath so that you continue to keep the breath steady and even. From the base of the throat, inhale up to the crown. Exhale back down to the space between the eyebrows, the third eye. From the third eye, inhale up to the crown. Now hold your attention at the crown. Imagine again God sitting right in the seat of the mind, being your inner guru always. Be obedient to the guru, and when the guru senses that you are devoted, they are more willing to share their tricks with you, all their knowledge. Your inner voice is your teacher. And now through the forms, I'm going to imagine that each of those forms are teachers, so when you copy them, they'll too deliver all the tricks to you to find the ease in the pose. Love all beings, revere all beings through this practice, and always be on the mat. As Dharmaji says, I love you all, I am you, you are me. Pretend you are one with all beings. So now let's begin the practice. Let's come to standing. So establish a deep connection with the divine force within. So open up your feet about 10 inches. Bring the arms up, the palms slightly facing up towards the sky. It's called spiritual breathing. from the fingertips, inhale down through the arm. Imagine the best coming right through and down into the spiritual heart. Right in the center of the chest, right side of the physical heart. Now hold the breath and the attention there at the spiritual heart. Exhale up through the arms. Send just the breath out. Everything that you pulled in stays in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, pull again, the best down into the spiritual heart. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it all in the heart as an offering to all beings everywhere. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale up to the arms again. 2, 3, 4. Just a breath, leave. 6, 7, 8. One last time, inhale, pull everything that you need, the best down into the spiritual heart. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it all in the heart. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale up to the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms come down now. Let's continue with some movements to warm up the body. Pretend you're the witness, watch the body moving all by itself. Now feel as though the arms are very heavy, like big sacks of water, just flopping around the body. And then start to move the shoulders faster. Feel as though the arms are dead, just hitting the body. Way to move fast and really feel the joints shaken up. And keep them in a state of radiant health and suppleness. And then start to slow it down. Bring the hands on the hips, circle the head. If you can't do full circles because of any kind of neck problems, just do semicircles, but try to get the ears, the shoulders, and chin right across the chest. Good. And then change the direction. So if you started with the semicircles, going front to back, going from one ear, going back this time. Bring the head back all the way over to the other ear. Otherwise, just roll your head around the pivot point, your neck. And then release. Right arm swings forward. Imagine you had a weight in the right hand and then backwards 4 times. And switch again. And back. And then the other arm, left arm forward. And back. Forward again. And back. And then start with your hands in front, opposite directions now. One arm goes. So as you're doing, turning the arms, chest, the body turns a little bit, the trunk turns. Come back to the center and then switch to the other sides. And then release. Now take hold of the opposite elbows over the head and then bend to the left. Go to the right, left and right. Come back to the center and little circles over the head. Mostly the neck, head and shoulders. Then make the circles a little bit larger. Make the chest and the upper back coming into the movement. And if you feel comfortable, perhaps you can dip down the whole trunk circles. Use momentum, the downswing, to carry you swiftly and gracefully through the circle. One more. Come right back up and then change directions. Starting again with little circles over the head like a helicopter propeller. And then start to turn a little bit more with the chest and the upper back coming into the movement. And then find the whole trunk like a big airplane propeller on the nose of the airplane. And coming right back up. Release the arms now. And shake out the wrists, move the fingers very, very rapidly. Like you have no control over the hands, are moving all by themselves. Up and down. Very, very rapidly. Good. Now from here, arms out to the side. If you like, you can come to wall or a chair, place your hand on a chair, and then swing the right leg back and forth. As the leg goes back, imagine trying to kick yourself in the head. As you come forward, try to get your knee right to the shoulder. Maybe the shin comes right to the head. So it's good to hold on to some things. You can go a little bit. But slow it down if you need to, according to your condition. Good. And now the other leg. And then release. Now, let's come to the front of the mat. A few rounds of Surya Namaskara with some variations. Bring the hands to the heart center. Remember to renounce all the fruits of the practice. Let go of all expectations and all attachments to the results. Imagine this as your divine duty to all beings everywhere. Make this an offering to everyone and everything. Raise your arms up over the head. Reach up and back. Arch back as you see fit. Come forward and down. Bend your knees if you need to. Bring hands flat on the ground. Chest on the thighs. Right foot back. Lower down the knee. Sink down to the seat. Come back into high plank. The knees down. The seat all the way back behind the heels. Now glide through between the arms. Pull with the hands. Imagine trying to pull it forward towards you. Into Bhujangasana Cobra. Come all the way back. The seat behind the heels again. Glide forward smoothly. Brush your nose to the ground and lift the head. Bring it all the way back over the seat. Right back again. Glide forward again. Keep it close to the body and make sure you don't jam up the neck. Roll over your toes. Downward facing dog. Allow the heart to melt and the head to come below the arms. Now to step the right foot forward. If you can't make it all the way, if it's difficult, bring the left knee down. And you can still use your right hand to send the foot forward if it doesn't make it all the way. Feet together. Fold the body down, let your legs, chest down on the thighs. Come right up, arch back, engage buttocks to help to support you in a movement. Bring the hands back to the heart. Raise your arms above the head again. Stretch from the body. Fold the body down. Uttanasana. Left foot back. Lower down the knees, sink down to the seat, push the lower back in, into the plank. Knees down, the seat all the way back. Once again, glide forward, smoothly. Imagine you're a snake creeping through the grass. Try to copy the movement of the snake. Come forward, imagine having that boundless range of motion. Uncoil, one more time, all the way back. Come forward when the head lifts. Drop the shoulders so that the back of the neck stays long. No jamming, no big folds in the lower back either. Roll over your toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana, lift the seat up and back. And then the left foot steps forward to the hands. Modify as you need to again, and then bring the feet together, chest on the thighs, head down. Come right up to stand, reach up. Hands back to the heart. And go up. And go down. Don't worry about the breath. Just move the body in a way that feels natural, that keeps the breath steady and uniform. Bring the right knee back down and the right foot back into the plank. Knees, chest, forehead down. Ashtanga Namaskara. Glide forward into the Cobra. Chest open. Adho Mukha Svanasana right away here. Right foot steps forward. Drop down through the seat again. Hips close to the front heel. And then the feet together, Uttanasana. Pull the body down onto your legs. Right up to standing. Sweep the arms up over the head. Hands back to the heart. Again, raise your arms. Good. The breath will figure out what to do. Just move the body, the breath will follow. Left knee, left foot back, left knee down. Into the plank. Lower down the knees, chest and forehead. Glide forward into the cobra. Just watch the body moving Pretend you're the witness watching everything. Bring your feet all the way up and back, head down below the arms. Left foot steps forward. Move your shoulders as you're coming forward so your foot doesn't land with a big heavy thump. And then feet together, Uttanasana, pull the body down onto your legs. Right up to standing. Hands back to the heart. This time, engage in the legs. We're going to do without dropping the knee to the ground this time, if you can. Now the right foot back. Keep the back knee lifted into plank. So 3 times. Bring the seat back. Keep your elbows close to the body. Really push the base of your toes and the palms come up into upward facing dog. And back all the way. Seat behind the heels. Pull forward if you can. If it's too much, just do the same thing as we did before the first time. With your knees down. And again, glide forward without dropping your knees to the ground, coming up into upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward to the hands. Keep the back knee lifted, engage that back leg, keep it strong. And then the feet come together, Uttanasana. Pull the body onto your legs. Come right up to standing, reach up, over the head. Hands back to the heart. Again, reach up and back as you see fit. Pull the body down onto your legs. Fold the body in half. Gesture of humility, bowing down. Left foot back. Keep the back knee up. Into the plank. Seat all the way back. Propel yourself forward. Swing right into upward facing dog if you can. If it's too much for your shoulders, again, modify as you need to. Just bring your knees down and just slide your hips along the ground. And all the way back one more time. Send your seat back. Push in your hands, the heels, your palms, base of fingers, and the base of the toes. Rise up into upward facing dog. Right back into downward facing dog. The left foot steps forward to the hands, sink down to the seat. Feet come together, Uttanasana. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. And up again. And fold forward. Left foot back, back knee up off the ground. Into the plank, this time just once. Bring the seat back, glide right through into cobra or upward facing dog if you can. Back into downward facing dog. Left foot forward. And then feet together. Pull the body down onto your legs. Come right up to standing. Hands back to the heart. Bury your mind deep in the heart. Watch your body move with even more steadiness, strength, and ease. Pull the body down. Left foot back. Keep the knee up if you can. Into the plank. Bring the seat all the way back and swing right through to upward facing dog if you can, or cobra. Do according to your condition. Back into downward facing dog. Left foot forward. Back knee lifted. And then the feet together. Pull the body to your legs. Come right up to standing. Reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. And raise your arms up. Bring your hands down. This time press into your hands, jump back or walk back into chaturanga, right into upward facing dog. So from here you can scooch forward a little bit, try to get your hips between your hands, and then bend back. Imagine your dog howling at the moon. Push your shoulders back. Try not to create a big fold in the lower back or the back of the neck. Now, raise your seat. Drop your head down, back into downward facing dog. Here, make the back look like a slide at the playground. Belly towards your thighs, your chest down, head below the arms. If you can, bring the head to the ground. Trying to get your head below the shoulders. This helps the shoulders in other poses. Good. Now from here, lift the head. Just stay here. See if you can imitate a dog who's loyal to its master. Keep stretching your back like a dog does. You sometimes see a dog stretch its back. Now lift the heels, bend the knees, hold your breath. Bring your feet forward softly. Pull the body down onto your legs. You can hop or walk. Uttanasana. Come right to standing, reach up and back. Stretch from the body. Hands back to the heart. Raise your arms again. Reach up and back. All these just to warm up the body. Move the joints in every way possible. Lift the hand, chest, press into your hands. Back. Bend your elbows as you go back, still land with a big jarring movement. into upward facing dog. This time round your back, right back into downward facing dog. Oscillate those between those two poses. Round your back, tuck the tail, and then push shoulders back, the chest forward, right through the rib cage, and then the other way. As you make the transition, imagine trying to push the heart right between your shoulder blades and then down towards the earth for downward facing dog. One more time, coming forward. Gracefully, powerfully, back down, round your back. Pull the navel towards from the spine and then drop your belly towards the thighs, your chest down towards the ground, head down low. Now from here, lift the heels, bend the knees, hold your breath again, and bring your feet forward, hopping or walking if that's better for you. Pull the body down onto your legs. Come right up to standing. Hands back to the heart. Take pause here for a moment. From this heart, inhale up to the space between the eyebrows. Exhale back down to the heart. Remain established in divine love towards all beings everywhere. And release. So let's do some standing poses now. If you're having trouble balancing, you can stand against the wall. Just do what you can. So taking the right heel now, standing on your left foot. See if you can bring the right leg and the left arm up at the same time. So you try to get your fingers and toes in the same line, so it might look more like a T, your arms, or more like a letter Y eventually. Lean a little bit to your left, especially if your leg is flexible, you want to try to get your foot up higher. If it's too much, you can hold underneath the knee. Might be easier, but press out to the base of the toe. Try to straighten your leg as much as you can. So imagine your muscles stretching and lengthening. Good. Now, if you can, pull the foot right in front. Bring your left hand to your left hip, push down into your hip. So you can bend your knee, take hold of the big toe, the two-piece fingers, and push out to the base of the toes. And here, if you feel comfortable, you can lean back, try to pull the foot up higher. Bring your head back, your chest up. If this is too much, modification, you can take hold of the knee into your chest, push the belly towards the knee, and the chest up towards the belly into your thigh, your chest, your knee towards your chest. Close to the shoulder. You can lean back if you feel comfortable. And coming back up and release. Try it on the other leg now. Pressing your right foot down firmly. Take your left foot up. Bring your attention to a point, gaze at that point, and bring the leg up again at the height that's suitable for your flexibility. If you're flexible, bring the foot up close to the shoulder. Lean to your right a little bit. If you fall out of it, just come right back up. It's the effort that's most important, not the result. Now move the foot in front. Bend your knee, might be easier first. And again, you can take your thigh, wrap your hands around the shin, turn your right toes out a little bit, and then lean back. Push your belly into your thigh. Try to bring your knee right to your left shoulder. Or if you can, take hold of the big toe with your peace fingers and your thumb locked around the toe, big toe, right hand on the hip. See if you can lean back a little bit. You have to push through the base of the toes. Get the leg up higher. According to your abilities, of course. And then break the pose. Bring the foot in and down. Let's come to the back end of the mat now. Bring the left foot forward. Arms out to the side like the wings of an eagle. Bend down, bring your belly onto your thigh. And raise your right leg up. Then peel your belly up off the thigh a little bit. Get a little bit more opening, stretch. From the head to the toes. Bring the right foot up as high as you can. Now from here, left hand, fingertips come to the ground. Turn to the right, Ardha Chandrasana. Try to get your right shoulder and your right hip to come right on top of the left shoulder and hip. Bring the left leg up higher. If it's too much, you can't reach the ground, if you don't have a block nearby, modify by bringing your shin down to the ground. So use your creativity to find what's suitable, what pose you can do to suit your abilities. Now if you like, you can bend your knee. Take hold of the foot's close to the seat, and then push the foot away from the body. Open up here, pull the right shoulder back, pull the foot further back behind you. Now if you're experienced, you can look down, look forward, keep your left hip over the left heel, hold your breath. Oops, and then take the foot, so hold the breath again, press down to the toes. And move your foot to the hand. Okay, I'm not finding it today. Just keep trying. Push the foot up. Okay, so, all right. You have to have angry determination. Sometimes it doesn't work, just keep trying. And then release. Left foot, hand down, bend the left knee and set the foot down. Okay, try it again on the other side. Right foot forward, arms up to the side, swoop down, and then bring the left leg up. Point the toe, make like an eagle flying through the air. Imagine you're soaring down from a great height. Arch the back. Now bring the right fingertips on the ground, about a foot in front of the right foot. Turn slowly to your left, don't move too fast. Left shoulder moves back in line with your right shoulder, and same with the hips. If you look up, you probably won't be able to see your foot, it's a little bit behind you. And then you can stay here, or bend the knee, take hold of the foot while it's close to the seat, and then push the foot away. Up, the knee comes up towards the sky. Left shoulder moves back, should feel like a Dhanurasana. The body should be curved from the shoulder to the knee. And if you're feeling that you can, look forward. You have to have your right hip over the right heel. Hold your breath and bring the right hand up to the foot as well. Again, only if you feel able to do so. For advanced practitioners, option. Engage the muscle below and above the knee. And then release. Pull the foot back toward the seat. Right hand down, left foot down. Good. Now from here, stand in the middle of the mat. Fingertips in line with your shoulders and elbows. Jump your feet apart. Turn to your left. If you're facing the wrong way, away from the screen, and you can't see you can't see me, just turn the other way. Try to get your knee over the foot, nice and low. Strong and steady lines. Embody the grace, the power, and the courage of the warrior. Now bring the right arm up to meet the left. If your hip is still turned, stuck on the right, to the right, you can lift the back heel up. Try to have your chest and your hips square. Look up beyond the fingertips. Lower the knee down, flatten out the toes. This is why we're doing those exercises in the warm-ups. Try to get your arms behind the ears. If it's too much, you can take hold of the opposite elbows and just push your head into the arms. Lift the head up, away from the seat. Lean back as though you're lying on your back. Make sure you don't crunch up the lower back, so keep pulling yourself up on the inhale. If you want to do the full Kapiyasana, rock the shoulders back. Try to pull the arms beside or behind the ears. Eventually, maybe the toes index fingers go over the back toes. Stretch. Keep elongating. want to go as far as your imagination, so cultivate this boundless imagination. See yourself in the forms. Now, come back up. Place the hands on the front knee. Push yourself up a little bit higher. Bring the left foot in, bend the toes under on the back foot. Right arm up. Parivita Paschimasa. I'll do it this way so you can see. The leg should be like a box. And then from here, angle the toe and the knee towards the right. Try to get the armpit right down on the outside of the knee. You want to have the arm sitting on the leg on the outside. You can use the left hand, forming a fist, pushing down the right hand, and then you'll have more power to push down into the bottom hand. The belly comes higher than the thigh. Roll the left shoulder all the way back. Pull the left hip back, the head forward. From here, you can hold your breath. Keep pushing against the outside of the knee with that right arm, and lift the back knee up. Those you can see if you can take your your right arm underneath the leg. Use the left hand to help. Scooch the hand underneath. Pull the hand out from behind with the other arm, left arm, and then hold the wrist or lock the fingers together. And then see if you can spin a little bit more. The left shoulder goes all the way back. Your chest and face upwards. Push back through that right heel. Keep the back knee up. If it's too much, keep your knee on the ground. Good. Now from here, lower the back knee down. Break the pose. Move the left foot out to your left a little bit more. Slide the right toes back and then drop down onto your right hip if you can, the right forearm. If your hand doesn't come down out of the way, if your hips are very high from the ground, you can keep on your hands, but rock towards the left. You just try to imagine you're trying to get into a cobra pose, your hips on the ground. Eventually, maybe you'll be able to get down on the forearms. And when the forearms are down, if your hips are still sinking down, maybe the belly will follow, followed by the chest eventually. Keep your left knee close to shoulder, shouldn't be popping out to the side. Move the foot as much as you need to, so the knee stays over the heel. If you're right down on your chest, the left shoulder is close to the foot. You can take your left arm around on the outside, pull it underneath the knee and over your back, and then hold the right wrist. This is an option again if you're flat down on the ground. Look fixedly at a point. Now from here, break the pose. Move the left foot in a little bit, bend the toes under. Actually, we did that one, didn't we? Okay, so lean forward. I'm going to show it from the front first, and then I'm going to go to the side. Move the left shoulder back in behind the knee and push against the front of the knee. So your knee is over your toes a little bit. You're hugging the shoulder with the back, against in the knee joint. And then see if you can lift the back knee up and turn towards the right, so the back foot is flat. And then here you sit on your leg. Your left leg is sitting on your arm. And keep it there. If you keep pushing into your arm, you may be able to extend your leg. If you can take hold of the foot with the right hand and pull it over the head for Visvamikrasana. You have to keep pushing your arm into the back of the knee. Okay, so it's too much. You just keep your left shoulder behind your knee. You can keep even your knee on the ground. So again, just do what you can, and eventually you can turn a little bit, lean more weight into your left arm, and then maybe pick up your foot. Eventually you can bring the knee up off the ground. Work progressively. And then from here, break the pose. Bring the foot back down onto the ground, press into your feet. Spin around smooth, facing along the edge of the mat. Come up. Go to the other side. If you're facing the wrong way, just turn 180 degrees. Again, come down low and strong like the warrior. Virabhadrasana 1. You can either stay with your left foot flat on the ground, Or if you need to, spin your heel up, look up. Embody all the qualities of warrior, the strength, most of all here, the devotion. Roll the back knee down. Sink your seat right towards front heel, and then you can either take this position with your elbows, holding your elbows, pushing your head into the back, into the arms, or eventually you can take your arms up. Wiggle your shoulders, try to get them back behind your ears. Arch your back without crunching your lower back or the back of the neck. If that means staying higher, then stay higher. And then coming back up, press into your front knee, and then come upright. Make sure your legs are like a box here. Bend the toes under on the back foot. Left arm up. Orient the knee and the toes towards the left, the same line. And then allow the left arm to sit on the outside of the knee. Right hand pushes into your left and push down. So notice how my belly comes higher. This gives you more room to spin more freely. You want to eventually look like you're lying on your back. Push the right hip back, the head forward. If you can, hold your breath, take the back knee up off the ground. And then you can take the bind. Your elbow is close to the shin. And then the advantage of having your leg, your back knee up is that you have more room. So your leg, bring your left arm under more easily, more space. You pull the hand out from further, and then you just hold your hand with the wrist or the fingers. Keep your muscles engaged so you don't lose your balance. Push the right shoulder back. Push back through that left heel. Break the pose. Down onto your hands. Left knee down, slide your toes back. Fall to your left. Then roll back to the right. Make sure your right foot is flat on the ground. Move it out to the side a little bit, move it forward a little bit. So your knee, it should not look like this. Okay, the front leg. It should be the knee over the back of the knee in line with the heel. And if you have your forearms down on the ground, keep telescoping your chest forward. See if you can bring your chest down on the ground between your arms, your elbows. If you want to take other expressions of the pose, go ahead. Right arm can circle around the front of the foot to the outside and underneath the knee, and take hold of the left hand over your back. If you need to stay higher, just stay on your hands. Just sink your hips down. When the hips feel heavy, the rest body will eventually come down. You just have to keep lengthening. Good. All right. Now from here, press into your hands, come up. Preparing for Visvamitrasana. Bring your right shoulder in behind the right knee. Push forward so the knee comes over the toes. And then from here, turn to your left a little bit. Shift your weight so that you can get your right foot up. If you can, push into your fingertips, lift the left knee up off the ground. You can stay here, push into the back of the leg, try to straighten your leg out over the arm. If you have the flexibility, your shoulder mobility, you can take your foot while it's close to your body and then pull it out. Push hips in a little bit so you don't fall back. Bring the foot back down, release the arm from underneath, and walk back, facing the long side of the mat. Good, now from here, Prasarita Padottanasana. You can take hold of the ankles, or if you can step on the fingers with the outside edge of the feet. Extend through the crown and pull the head in. Try to get the head right between your feet. Lift the seat up, roll the thighs outwards, roll the shins inwards. More flexible, try to bring your head through. A little further, back of the head might be in line with your heels. Your chest might eventually land behind the legs. If
If your head's on the ground, you know how to get into tripod headstand, go ahead. Or if you want, you can bring your forearms down. Lift your head and bring your forearms down and try to come into forearm balance. A little bit more challenging when from a straddle. You have to really lift your hips, hold your breath, push off your toes, and then come up. Again, you can do it with your head on the ground as well. And then come back down. If you're up, engage your legs more as your feet come close to the ground so you can land them right beside your head. Now from here, arms out to the side, come all the way up. From here, I'm going to do sideways. Pull your heels in a little bit, easy Chakrasana. Hands on the seat. Bend your knees like you're riding on a horse. Really push the inner edge of the feet. Push the hips forward as far as you can. Push into seat, pull down at the same time. Allow the head to go back. If you feel comfortable, you can walk your hands down one at a time. Or slide your hands down the backs of your legs. Just underneath the knees. Roll the thighs outwards. The thumbs comes further through between the legs. And your shins roll inwards. If you're more flexible, of course, you can go further. Walk your hands further down. So you might be able to step on your heels. Always according to your condition, your abilities. Don't go to a place of pain or suffering again. Be mindful in your practice. And then again, make your way up. Walk your hands one at a time up the backs of the legs. Push the heels, palms into your legs and come back up. Good. So from here, jump your feet together. Stand like a mountain. Breathe in from the base of the mountain, the base of the spine, right up to the summit, to the crown. Exhale back down to the base of the spine. Be unshakable and unmovable in your devotion to the practice. So now, move to the back end of the mat. The Dharmaji sometimes likes to fall into a plank position. If you have weak wrists, of course, you might want to lower your knees down. So if you're feeling okay, tip forward, arms in front, and then come into plank. From here, side plank. Move your left hand in front of the nose. You can keep the right leg in front of the left for Vasisthasana, or stack the right foot on top of the left. Straight arms from one hand to the other, body straight. Turn back to the plank. Move the right hand more to the center, towards the left. Come on to the other side. So again, left ankle can be in front of the right, or foot stacked. Your hands a little bit from the shoulder so that to remind yourself to keep pushing into your hand. Make sure you don't drop into the shoulder so you shouldn't collapse here. Keep the neck long. And back into high plank. From here, lower the knees down. Drop your seat back on your heels, forehead on the ground. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, roll your way up in other round of Vasisthasana. If you want to go into variations this time, you can. If you found if you need to stay in this one, you can. Or if you need to modify further, just keep your left knee on the ground. And then the right knee when you switch. Okay, so if, however, you can go further, you have good shoulder mobility and no issues with the wrists or anything, you can start in downward facing dog. Left hand comes more in front of the nose, a little bit to the right. Come into Vasisthasana as you normally would, and then slide the right toes back. Push the base of the toes down, right alongside the knee, and then drag the left foot in a little bit. Make sure the base of the big toe is grounded. Keep, again, your arm fully extended. Don't drop into shoulder. Push your shoulder back towards the hip and the hip towards the foot. So you look like you're doing Urdhva Dhanurasana. Then, if your left base of the toe is down, big toe, you might be able to take the weight up off your right foot easily. take hold of the knee, or if you can, reach for the foot. Other alternatives, wild thing, just stay here. If you keep spinning on the heel of the palm, you might be able to eventually right into Urdhva Dhanurasana. So go ahead if you're not already there. Into your Vasisthasana on your left hand and left foot first. And then return, spin the heel of the palm, come back. Just watch yourself through the transitions. Push your seat back, come into downward facing dog, move on the right hand, right foot now. Right hand again comes more to center mat, spin towards your left. Vasisthasana, keep going, slide your left toes back, pull your right foot in a little bit, get your hips right up. Imagine try to get your hip right over your knee. And then again, if you're firmly planted down with your right hand and your right base of the big toe, the foot flat on the ground, you might be able to take the knee, or maybe even the foot. Or wild thing, just stay here. You can do this from your knee as well. Just open up your chest a little bit more. Or spin on the right heel of the palm. And then land your hands and your feet beside one another. Urdhva Dhanurasana. And then to return, the right finger is facing towards the middle of the mat. Keep your hip high. And right back into downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now, lower the right knee down onto the ground underneath the belly. Toes out towards the left and slip your left knee right in behind. The toes of the right foot go out, the left foot go out to the right. So your knees are one on top of the other. Push it, spin around so you can see. If you can't get both sides of the seat down, you can just extend your left leg if you like. Okay, so actually, or I'm thinking the wrong pose. You can just sit on your heels like this. Okay, if you can't get your legs, if this Gomukhasana position is too much, just sit on your heels or between your heels if you can. Right arm up. Take your elbow up with your left hand. Push it up higher and further back behind the head. Walk the fingers down between your shoulder blades. You can stay here, pushing the back of the heart. Lift yourself up from behind. Or you can take your left arm down and up the back. Join your hands together. Try to get the elbows in one line with your head between your elbows. Follow the line of the spine. Nice vertical line. Elbow, top elbow, head, and bottom elbow. Lift the body up out of the hips on the inhale. Exhale, drop the shoulders without dropping your body right down into your hips again. Keep your torso long. Break the pose, tuck the chin in, bring the right arm down. Release, shake out the shoulders a little bit. Other side. Left arm up, push the elbow up higher, and then send the hand down the back, the body. Lift the chest and head. And if you can, if you have a shoulder mobility, you can bring your right arm up to meet the hands, meet behind the back of the heart, and then pull. Keep pulling the hands down the back. Have no concern if this feels significantly different than the other side. Just continue to be the witness. Observing without judgment, without concern, remain undisturbed, unaffected. You are not the body, nor the mind, nor the emotions. Now, release, bring the left elbow down. Next pose, king of the postures, headstand. So if you know how to get into headstand already, go right into it. Otherwise, can do a few different things here. So you can start, if you're very uncomfortable with any kind of inversion, really, you can bring your forehead down in front of your knees and just try to lift up your seat as much as possible so that your seat is over the knees. If it's not painful, you can see if you can bring you're coming on the back of the head, so you're about to roll into plow pose. You're stretching the back of the neck quite a bit here. Again, move according to your condition. Adjust if you need to. Just bring your head forward if it's too much. Now from here, you can bring your fingertips on either side, knees with your fingertips spread evenly, just along on the same line as your back to your knees. From here, lift your seat up. Walk your feet towards you. Try to get your feet close so your seat comes right over your shoulders. And push your knees just underneath against your elbows. And stay here. But you can maybe flick one foot up, the toes up off, pull the toes away from the ground, and maybe the others. Now some of you might prefer to just have your hands flat on the ground. Make sure they're not beside your head. Make sure they're far back enough so your arms form a 90-degree angle, the upper arms to the lower arms. Okay, and then you can flick your toes up like that. Eventually, if you feel comfortable with that, next step is to bring your feet up towards your seat. Move your knees in a little bit closer towards your shoulders. That's still good. You can bring one foot forward, one leg back behind you. Keep your back foot hanging very close to the seat. Keep your knees very bent. And from here, pull your toes out on the foot that's in front, up off the ground. Eventually, you might be able to bring your foot back so that your left foot, your back foot back more, and your right foot up so that they're floating about the height of the hips. Good. And then from here, just be still. Leave the body alone. Those of you who are in full headstand, if you like, you can try different variations and try to come up off one arm, come into your lotus, whatever you like. The lotus brings even more benefits by making the mind one-pointed. So even if you're moving from variation to variation, keep the mind still. Watch the body as though we're just a movie playing in your mind, unaffected. Those you want to try to come up onto your index fingers, you may do so as well. Most of the weight, almost all of it's on the head, so you don't bend your finger pad. You want to eventually be right on just the fingernail. Getting ready to come out now. Bring your hands back into tripod. This is an option. If you have your legs up or if your legs in lotus, you can try to bring your legs onto your upper arms and come into crow pose. So if you're lotus, you have to pull your thighs right in towards the body so your lotus sits on your upper arms. Curl the tail under and then hold the breath. Pick up the head. You can do this with just your legs on your arms too for normal crow. This is an option again. Otherwise, just come right down into child's pose. And from here, release. Seat on the heels, forehead down. Breathe in. Breathe out. And roll up. So maybe part of the main, in order to ensure that you stay mindful in your practice, the biggest challenge sometimes is fighting the urge to try poses which you're not ready for. The mind is constantly fighting you. Then just go with your intuition. Eventually the mind will become more comfortable with the poses as it sees it more, and then you try it bit by bit. You move in a way that is mindful, that won't cause injury. Okay, so next one, plow pose, not plow pose. So you have a way, you can either lie on your back and come into plow pose, Or I'll show you just one quickly for those who have no neck issues and who are again familiar with this. You can do this one. So you would start, you can go right from child's pose. You lift your head, your forearms on the ground. From here, bring the head down to the ground. Move your elbows out a little bit. You have to really press into your forearms and your hands. Walk your feet forward. And you have to have a very flexible neck. So eventually, you keep your wrists down, and then you come down. The shoulders come down, and you're in plow pose. And then from there, you can come right into shoulder stand. Now, if that's too much, again, be very mindful of your neck. You can just start seated, roll back, push into your arms, and send your feet back behind your head. Walk your hands together, wrists together, and then you can bring your hands to your back, your elbows behind your back so you can't see them. Bring one or both legs at a time. Sometimes I like to bring one leg up and really reach out like you're trying to touch the ceiling with your toes, and then your other foot has come up to meet at the same height, and then you find a nice, beautiful straight line from the toes to the chin. Once you're in a pose, leave the body alone. Modify as you need to. If you can't get your elbows behind your back, you might look a little bit more like this with your legs at an angle. If that's where you find the steadiness and the ability to stay stable, then go there. If it means even just having your legs on the wall and your seat on your wrists, on your hands, that's okay too. Lotus for those who have a lotus. Try to have your knees still over your shoulders. You have to push your knees up high. Those you can get your hands on your thighs, go ahead. You have to be right on top of your shoulders. Nothing to do, nowhere to go but deeper within. Now, make your way into cloud pose again, or if you have a lotus, Pindasana. Those of you who know how to do embryo pose, a flow pose, you may go ahead, you wrap your arms around the outsides of the legs, and you bring your hands together just underneath the seat in front of your legs. If you don't have a lotus, come back into plow. Support your back if your feet don't come all the way down. Push a little bit more with your hands into your seat. You might be able to get your seat to come closer, but again, don't go to a place where it's very painful and you can't sustain the pose. You can lower your thighs down against your belly, your knees on either side of the head, on the shoulders. Eventually, you find the ability to meditate in all poses. They all feel the same. But keep putting yourself in the shoes of all beings, helping them every way possible. Be one with them. Now bring your hands behind the back, palms down, thumb tips and index fingers touching, and then roll down slowly. When the seat lands on the wrists, keep bringing your legs down. Stop when you're about halfway down. Legs are 45 degrees. Keep your arms, legs charged. Breathe very fast here through the nose. Now push into the lower arms. Lift your back up off the ground. So you look more like a V now. Move your elbows in a little bit closer. Push your chest forward. Shoulders back, bring the top head to the ground. If it's too much, keep your legs there. Bring your legs, feet all the way down to the ground. Flying fish here. Other option, if you can take your hands up from underneath and bring your hands in front of your legs. Same arms, same angles as your legs. Breathe very fast here again. Bastrika. Now don't move your head. Bring your feet close to your seat, and then bring your fingertips on either side of the head. Option to go into Urdhva Dhanurasana here. If it's too much, you go right into bridge from here. Just bring the back head on the ground, keep your shoulders on the mat, and lift your seat. Otherwise, lift your hips up off the ground. Slide your head further in towards your feet, and then spin your hands around so that your fingers are facing towards your heels. Fingers slightly turned outwards. You can stay on your head if you have the power. Take a hot breath in, push into your hands, and lift your head up off the ground. You can even take hold of the edges of the mat. Sometimes that's a little bit easier to come up. Grab the edges of the mat. Okay, and then push your chest forward, lift your heels, rock back and forth a few times. Send your chest in front of your arms. Stretch, get your arms and legs straighter. If you're flexible, walk your hands in towards your feet. And then come back down. If your hands close to the feet, you might want to walk your hands out a little bit first, create a little distance to come down more easily. And then rest on your back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Imagine you're fainting. Let go of all fatigue. Good. Now, bring the arms up over the head. Come up to seated. From here, lean to the right. Bring your left leg back. Bring your right leg in first, so right foot in so that it's in line, if you can, with the knee. If it doesn't, if it's too much for your hip, you just bring your foot closer to your hip. Now here, you just try to get your right shoulder right on top of the right knee and your left hand to your right foot and pull forward so your chest lands on your leg. The leg is close to the throat. Then you can slide your right hand out and then your left arm forward. Try to push more weight into your left hip. If it's not coming down the front of the left hip, tilt a little bit to the right. Push with your right hand and see if you can imagine more weight pouring into the left hip. From here, come back up. Move your foot a little bit, knee out further beyond the hip to the right. And then your chest is over the foot. So you can take your elbow to the sole of the foot. Hands together and then push into the hand. Try to get to the center of the chest, come to your thumbs, roll the left shoulder back. The left leg relaxes, just sit more on your right side. If you're more flexible, you can try to take your shoulder in front of the sole of the foot and rest your head in your right hand. Left hand goes behind the back and just press your hand into your left thigh, right the hip crease. Roll the left shoulder back, roll the left thigh in. Dharma. And from here, pick yourself back up. Swing your left leg forward. Bend the knee so the foot comes again in the line of the left knee and the right leg goes all the way back. So from here, if you need to, again, move your foot closer to the hip. Otherwise, take hold of the foot with your right hand and then bring your left shoulder down on the foot, slide your arm forward, and then right arm can come forward as well. Again, if your right side of the hip is not down, tilt a little bit to the right, push into your left hand. Imagine you're pouring weight into that right hip. Elongate to get nice and long here. Feel very heavy through the hips. And then come back up. Move this way so you can see a little bit better. So you're going to, for Dharmasana, move the foot out a little bit, the knee out beyond the left hip, Relax the back leg, just allow it to go lax. From here, your center of the chest is over the center of the foot, the middle of the foot. So you can take your elbow to the sole of the foot. If you can't get it there, move your elbow out or move your knee back a little bit more. And if you're more flexible, you can see if you can reach further forward. Telescope the body on the hips. Try to get your shoulder in front of the foot. And then right hand pushes down to your left. Send the center of the chest towards the thumbs. If your hands are close to the shoulder, keep pushing the right hand down to your left. Very much like we did Parivita Paschimottanasana. Or if your shoulders against the foot, just rest your head on your left hand, and right hand goes behind the back. My hand is in the hip crease. Roll the thigh outwards, the left thigh. Now the right shoulder moves back, the right hip rolls in. And then break the pose. Coming back up. Swing the left leg around. So from here, the left leg just stays straight in front. Pick up the right foot and see if you can bring your foot to your forehead. Push the right knee out to the side. Then from here, if you can, move it across, back and forth across the chest. If you can bring a foot into the crook of the arm and slide your leg, your shin right across the chest. And then take your foot in both hands and see if you can push it right back behind your body, underneath the arm. So you're trying to touch the ground in behind your back. Good. Now keep it there. See if you can, actually might be this way. See if you can get your leg over your arm and really squeeze the heel down so it's squeezing the top of the arm near the shoulder. Lean forward a little bit, slide your left foot in, bring your fingertips in line with your left knee, and then hold your breath, push into your hands, and see if you can straighten your arms, lift your seat up. And then from here, you might be able to get your left foot up. If that's too much, you can even see if you can get your leg to cross over the right. Now hook the ankles together, lean forward, and you might be able to get easier to get your seat up off the ground. If you want, you can push your feet out to the side. You have to tilt forward, your chest coming parallel to the ground. And then return. Other side now. Hold your left foot. See if you can bring it up to your face. Try not to hunch forward to meet it, to make the connection now. And then here you can move your leg across your body, the front of the chest, either holding it in your hand or in the crook of the arm. And then take your foot in line with your hip and then move the knee back behind your body, underneath the arm. Good. And from here, take your left shoulder in front. Push your knee back as far as you can. First, you can get your left shoulder in front more easily. Then really push that left foot down so you're hugging the arm tightly with your leg. And then bring your right foot in a little bit. Fingers in line just with your right knee. Or if you can, see if you can bring your right foot on top. This is a little bit easier. Hook the feet together. And then from here, hold your breath. Lean forward, lean into the hands, and see if you can pick your seat up off the ground. And if you want to go further, push your hips back, your chest forward. You have to bend your elbows a little bit and push your feet out to the side. And then come back. As Dharma Ji says, not important, just do your best. Okay, so now let's come onto your standing on your knees. Bend the toes under. Hands on the seat, pushing the seat, pull down at the same time. Push your hips forward first. Lift the chest up. Allow the head to drop back. Just stay here for a moment. Bring your elbows towards one another. Now if you like, Keep pressing into your seat, lean back a little bit, shoulders go a little bit behind your heels. Bring the right hand to the right heel, left hand to left heel. And lock the baby fingers together. Your thumb on the inside, your index fingers on the outside, and other fingers on the outside of the foot. And then make as though you're about to fall forward onto your thighs. Don't do it, but just get the sensation that you might at any moment. Press the base of the toes down. And then come back up or lean back a little bit. Tuck the chin in. And from here, if you hold onto your heels and bring your seat down, you can. If you need to let go of your hands, and do so, come into child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Roll back up. Camel. So I'll demonstrate another way of getting into it. Your feet, this time your insteps are flat on the ground, your hands are behind your feet. Push into your fingertips to give yourself more height. Come into finger stand, your palms are lifted. And then push your hips up off your seat, up off your heels. If you can, scooch forward a little bit more. You have to imagine, so pull you by the thighs. Eventually, come right onto your fingertips, bring one hand to the foot. Right foot, right hand to right foot, left hand to left foot. And keep pushing your hips forward until they're roughly over your knees. Same line, hips and knees, and then allow the head to go back, the chest up. If you found it easier to come upright first and bring your hands on your seat and lean back, you can do that as well, but it's a little bit more of a reach. If it's too much to just find your feet, lift your bend your toes under again, come into rapid pose again. And then from here, again, tuck your chin in, extend, and then from here, sink your heels, your seat down onto your heels, come back into child's pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Now roll your way up. Now you can do either rabbit or camel again. If you want to try to come into Kapotasana, it's an option as well. So make sure again you have the good flexibility again doing those downward dog exercises. Get your arms behind your ears. Or Kapyasana, all good preparations. I like to bring my hands, you can either take one elbow and really anchor down through the shins and tops of the feet. Hold the breath, go back. So you can take your fingertips to the ground. Okay, so you can also take both hands, push hips forward, arms back, look back, and maybe your hands find the edge of the mat. And then you can stop here, like that. Eventually you can bring your hands inside of the edge of the mat, and so you can scooch your fingers towards your toes, and see if you can eventually get your elbows down. So you might have to come more on the back of the head first to do that. Eventually you'll be able to get your forehead to the ground, and you might move your hands in closer to the heels if you're very flexible. Do according to your condition, and just keep your hands out in front if you like, or to the edges of the mat. Now make your way back onto your mat, like you're exiting Urdhva Dhanurasana. Place your hands beside your head, and then bring the back of the head down on the ground. And then from here, release. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take your legs out from underneath if they were under. Good. Now from here, sit up. right leg over to the outside of the left, right foot over to the outside of the left leg, close to the ankle. Right hand right against the center of the back. Left arm up, inhale. Bring the right arm to the left arm to the outside of the right shin. Not shin, the thigh. Inhale, push the lower back up and in. Turn to the right. Try not to allow the thigh to crush the belly. Keep trying to imagine you're moving the knee beyond the left edge of the body. Keep that left leg engaged. Come back, go to the other side now. Right leg extended, left foot on the outside of the right shin. Right arm up. And go to your left. Push against the thigh. Try to get your shoulders nice and wide, moving away from one another. Look over your left shoulder. Imagine you can see this spiraling action of the spine. Imagine your skin is invisible and you can see right through your spine. And then release, lie down on the back softly. Once you're down on the mat, breathe in, breathe out, let go of all fatigue. Drop all of it out of the body, all the tension. Inhale, scan the body for any places in the body where you still feel tight and restricted, where you're withholding tension and efforts. Exhale, just let it all go. Next inhale, do a scan of the mind. Notice if you see any negative thoughts or experiences that are disturbing you, that are causing you grief. On the exhale, imagine you're just letting go of it all as well. Let it just funnel right out of the body, out of the mind, away from you. On the next inhale, do a scan of your emotions, your state of your emotional state, and if you encounter any negativity there, either whether in the form of doubt or fear or embarrassment or anger or sadness, let it all go as well on the exhale. Let it just drop right out. Feel yourself much lighter now, having rid yourself of all these burdens, all this heaviness. Be like an empty vessel ready to receive now the best of the best. So on the inhale, pull in everything that you need, the best the universe has to offer, coming in from all beings everywhere. All beings imagine that they're doing the same thing as you, just trying to transmit love. And exhale, fill yourself up with that goodness. Inhale again. Attract everything that you need to you. Exhale. Again, flood yourself with that. All the best, the best. One more time. Inhale. Bring in everything that you need to feel fulfilled, to feel content, to feel in connection with all beings. Exhale. Send it all the way through out to you, so every part of the body feels the same, flooded with that goodness. Now, on the next inhale, attract all of that you pulled into this spiritual heart, the residing place of God who is equally present in all beings. Exhale through that connection, that divine thread that holds us together.
Imagine all those benefits going out to all beings everywhere. Inhale again. Same thing. Pull everything you need right into the spiritual heart. Make it an offering to God, and as a result, that goes out to all beings. Exhale, just imagine it becoming widespread to all beings, available to all beings. And one last time, inhale, bring it all in, the spiritual heart. So on the exhale, it can be distributed to all beings everywhere. Say to yourself the following sentence in your mind, mentally, to ingrain the idea always in your mind and heart, to always remind yourself to keep in a state of compassion towards all beings, in a mindset of compassion towards all beings. I am you, you are me. Say that to yourself 3 times. Now prepare to come back from Shavasana. Prepare to sit, always moving in a way that is gentle, reverent, and quiet. Sitting tall and supreme. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the divine grace within. Namaste. Thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful day. Much love to you.